movies and modeling, we all see the glitz and the glamour, the perfect people, the poshest lifestyle, private jets, etc. However, behind all that, not everyone who seems perfect is excellent, even if they have everything you and I can dream of. This is the story of Cara Delevigne and what has been going on with her erratic behavior. Cara may be acting erratic, but at BLOGGO, we strive to keep you updated with all the celebrity and entertainment news, so you do not miss out on what's new. So make sure to like and subscribe to keep up with our videos. Cara Delevigne did seem like she had it all, from when she was born into a wealthy and affluent family attending private schools to even becoming one of the industry's top models. And she is finally getting into Hollywood, which was her dream all along. So how come a person who has succeeded in realizing their aspirations suffers greatly and finds it difficult to handle what appears to be a perfect life? That is precisely what we are about to discover here, and make sure you stay with us till the end. Cara was born on the 12th of August 1992 in Hammersmith, London, to well-off parents. She also got to enjoy a life of luxury. She was the youngest of the daughters. The trouble started at a young age and with her parents, especially her mom. Her mom used drugs and was addicted to them, and since her mother could not look after her properly, she had to look after herself and her mother from time to time. In an interview, she also stated that at that age, you notice these things as you are busy trying to look after yourself and your parents simultaneously, and that is where her troubles started, right at home. Even from a young age, most people were envious of Cara as she seemed to have a loving and large family with almost all the family members. And she was an affluent member of society, which you can see when you visit her wiki page. However, she always felt like something was missing and out of place, and she was never pleased with where she was. She wanted to get into Hollywood as her dreams were to become an actor, and to do that, she decided to use modeling as a stepping stone to get to where she is today. In 2009, she signed up with her very first model agency to begin her career in modeling. Once she started, she hit it off, and in 2012 and 2014, she was awarded the Model of the Year at the British Awards show, which increased her popularity, and this is also where her second woe started. Modeling is a harsh industry, and I am sure you do not need me to say this. Still, modeling is all about having the perfect body to be even recognized as a body, and for Cara, she had the looks to be the model, but her mind was already weak from her childhood difficulties. She was still very young when she started modeling. Like many of us at that age, she wanted to go out and have fun with her pals in the modeling business, but it wasn't an option because practically everyone in the industry views food as a curse. The fashion industry thrives on food dysmorphia, where most models eat very little to no food and often starve themselves so they can keep their flat bellies and perfect bodies. Cara, who wanted to enjoy their time as a young adult, was often called by her management and stated that someone had seen her and they did not like what they had seen, implying that she was overeating. Now Cara is a strong woman, and she admitted that when they first started calling to tell her this, she refused to change her behavior. Still, later, the photos she posted and how we saw her showed that she had given up and decided to listen. She claimed that it was not food dysmorphia and that she had been overeating. She also stated that her stress levels were off the roof and the whole reason why she never had to watch what she ate was that she was stressed all the time and that her body never gained weight. The sad reality was even though she was going through so much, no one believed her. Whenever she would try to open up about how she felt, all the responses she would get was how she could feel like this when she was so lucky. She just wanted someone to be there for her when she was down and feeling alone and alienated, but all she got was asking her why she would feel like it since she is one of the luckiest people ever. There has been overwhelming support for her online through social media, but that can only do so much, and as it turns out, Cara had another secret that she was trying too hard to keep and something she wanted to come out with. She is pansexual, and she always felt the need to keep it a secret since her family is a very traditional English family who believes in old traditions, and breaking such a piece of news to her family was unimaginable. And something she had been dreading for the longest time. She was scared about not being accepted back into her family anymore if she was to tell them the truth and kept it a secret until 2017. It seemed like she was on the verge of the breakdown from her teenage years, yet she managed to put it off for so long. However, she only managed to put it off, and this year we got to see what happens when you go through all that stress and drama. When Cara walked the red carpet for the Met Gala, she seemed off or rather hyper. We all have a spring in our step when we are happy. Still, she could not stop moving and acted out of her personality while just posing for photographs. She has been in the business for more than 13 years, and someone with Asher's level of expertise and talent would be able to strike the perfect position for the paparazzi to photograph her. Still, she seemed all over the place, which started to get people wondering whether she was actually on drugs. Things didn't get better, though. She once tampered with Megan Thee Stallion's costume in front of the photographers, which was again unlike her and gave the impression that she was unorganized and off balance. We all knew Cara was not the Cara we have been seeing this year. She has been missing important meetings these past few months, including her fashion show in New York, and missed out on the 2022 Emmy Awards, where she would have been able to share the stage with her co-stars to win an Emmy. That being said, judging anyone who has missed appointments is not fair. Everyone has their own private life. Maybe some emergency popped up, and she could not go to these appointments, or perhaps she was just too busy. The possibilities are endless. But there have been reports that Cara had time to spend more than 45 minutes in one of Jay-Z's private planes and then got off without the plane even taking off the ground. That certainly seems suspicious. When people were suspicious of her activities, a video surfaced online of her talking on the phone, rambling, and wailing her hands while smoking a cigarette. Now smoking is terrible for your health, but what we see her doing in this video is not the side effects of smoking a cigarette. Then her family intervened, took her back home, and said they would do everything for her and even get her rehab so she could feel better again. For Cara, even though life may have been perfect in our eyes, she was suffering. If you have heard about her opening up in any interview, you will notice that she tends to bring up the idea that she is all alone. All she ever wanted was someone to be there for her, but she was never given that luxury. She had all the money and fame in the world. Still, her natural need was to have someone be there for her in her times of need, and that never happened. Now, she has reached a central turning point in her life, and it seems like she may have a real friend after all. Margot Robbie, who co-starred with Cara on The Suicide Squad, went to visit her at her home to check up on how she was doing, and when Margot left, she was in tears, which shows that she cared for Cara. Cara is a strong person and will make it out of this. I certainly hope she knows that there are a lot of people who support her even though she has never met any of them, and she does have people who care, like Margot, who she can lean on in time of need. For now, we can hope for the best and expect to see her back soon. What do you think about Cara's situation? I am sure you would love to share your thoughts, so let us know and make sure to like and subscribe.